How's everybody doing? It's Norman Douglas with the Kansas Bankruptcy Center. Today we are going to talk about the pandemic and where everything is regarding bankruptcy. Again, Norman Douglas, Kansas Bankruptcy Center. You can find us or you can schedule a free consultation at mybankruptcymeeting.com. There you can fill out the intake form, pick a time or day that suits you best, and then we'll talk. All right. So at this point, we're going to talk kind of like where we are in the pandemic, how bankruptcies are going. So bankruptcy filings are actually down from 2019 to 2020, and currently they're down from 2020 again to 2021. What does that mean? Basically, there's the stimulus checks that are coming out, and there's some relief of not paying maybe mortgage payments. In the beginning, there was some car payments that were being kind of put on the back end of the loan and whatnot, and so some of that's going on. The issue is that the federal moratorium for evictions, for rent, mortgages, that kind of stuff, is up on June 30th, right? So about 19 more days. I don't know if they're going to extend it, if they're not going to extend it. Who knows what the government's going to do? But that's going to cause some problems, I think, for a lot of people if you're not current on your rent. And so that is an issue that you do not want to wait until the very last second before you reach out and talk to somebody. Even if you think bankruptcy is a last resort, which generally it is, you still want to at least talk to someone to see if you're even eligible, or it's even you can afford it, to keep the house, the car, whatever may be out there. You still want to have that conversation well before you really need to file bankruptcy. And it may be that you need to wait a little bit before you file, or it may be that you can file immediately. It just kind of depends on your circumstances. So I would recommend that, if you have any issues where the bills are overwhelming, the rent's overwhelming, mortgage, car payments, that kind of stuff is overwhelming, or you have cars that have been repossessed, or you have properties that have been foreclosed on and maybe taken and sold by the bank while we're in the pandemic, then I would reach out to a bankruptcy attorney and see what your options are. A lot of times there's deficiency balances, which is the difference between what you owe them and what they sold the car for at auction or house at auction. You owe that difference. They may not be coming after you now, but more than likely they're going to come after you later. And when everybody gets back to work and everybody starts making money again, then the issue becomes as they start garnishing your wages, start garnishing bank accounts, and then that leaves you with no funds to pay your current bills. So, like I said, Norman Douglas, Kansas Bankruptcy Center. If you have any of these issues, I would recommend that you reach out to an attorney, a bankruptcy attorney, and speak with them about it. If you're in Kansas, you can go to www.mybankruptcymeeting.com and you can fill out the intake information and schedule a time to talk. That's all I have, and talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.